Most countries buy the F-35 as it comes, straight from the factory. No modifications, no custom software, no secret upgrades. Just a standard, top-of-the-line fighter jet. But one country broke every rule. One country that was allowed to change the software, upgrade the weapons, and rewrite the very systems that make this jet deadly. This is the story of the F-35I Adir, Israel's custom fighter jet that isn't like any other F-35 on Earth. A jet that can strike silently, evade detection, and operate where no other fighter dares to go. Today we're going to reveal why Israel's F-35 isn't just another fighter jet. It's a shadow in the sky, a game changer, and the ultimate survival tool in one of the world's most dangerous regions. And the modifications inside this jet are so secret, even the world's most advanced militaries can't touch them. Before we dive deeper, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss more incredible stories about the world's deadliest aircraft. Israel lives in one of the most volatile regions on Earth. Its skies are constantly monitored, and threats can appear from multiple directions at any moment. Surrounded by hostile neighbors and advanced air defense systems, Israel cannot afford a single mistake in the air. When the country purchased the F-35, they demanded more than just a standard fighter jet. They wanted a jet that could survive in their unique environment, operate independently, and strike targets with precision where no other aircraft could safely fly. This led to the creation of the F-35I Adir, a version of the Lightning II designed specifically for Israel. Unlike any other F-35, it combines American engineering with Israeli ingenuity, transforming the jet into a weapon built not just for air superiority, but for survival in one of the world's most dangerous battlefields. The F-35 is often called the most advanced fighter jet in the world. But what most people don't realize is just how tightly controlled it is. Every line of software, every mission protocol, and every system is monitored and locked down by the United States. No other nation is allowed to alter its core architecture, and for good reason. The technology inside is worth billions and could shift the balance of power if misused. But Israel didn't settle for being just another operator. From the very beginning, the Israeli Air Force made it clear, we need an F-35 that works for our threats, not yours. The US initially resisted, warning that even minor modifications could compromise stealth or safety. But Israel's argument wasn't about arrogance, it was about survival. In a region where enemy radar can track planes from hundreds of miles away and air defense systems are constantly improving, a standard F-35 simply wasn't enough. After months of negotiation, Israel won what no other country ever has: full access to modify the jet's systems. Engineers could rewrite mission software, integrate their own sensors, and fit Israeli-made weapons directly into the internal bays. Even allies like the United Kingdom and Japan, with decades of operational experience, aren't allowed this level of access. The implications were massive. Israel could now test experimental upgrades in real missions, adapt the aircraft to sudden changes in the battlefield, and maintain an edge even if adversaries acquired advanced radar or missile systems. In short, the F-35I Adir became not just a fighter jet, but a custom-built survival machine, designed to operate under conditions where a standard F-35 might never even get off the ground. While the F-35 already has world-class stealth and sensor systems, Israel knew that surviving in its region required more than just invisibility. Enemy radar is not only plentiful, but constantly updated, with Russian-made systems capable of detecting aircraft at astonishing ranges. To counter this, Israeli engineers installed a fully customized electronic warfare suite that turns the Adir into a ghost in the sky. This isn't just a software tweak or a minor upgrade. It's a system that can jam, deceive, and manipulate enemy sensors in real time. Imagine a missile locking onto an Israeli F-35I only to suddenly lose track, diverted by signals the pilot doesn't even need to control manually. Or picture an enemy radar system lighting up with multiple false targets, while the Adir slips silently past, invisible and untouchable. The most remarkable part? This system works completely independently of U.S. networks. That means Israeli pilots can operate deep inside enemy territory without relying on outside support, keeping their missions classified and highly secure. Analysts speculate that these EW capabilities were tested repeatedly during clandestine sorties over Syria and Lebanon, teaching the Adir to respond automatically to threats that even seasoned pilots might struggle to evade. In essence, the F-35I doesn't just avoid detection, it controls the battlefield. It can make enemy air defense systems unreliable, confuse missile operators, and create openings for other aircraft to strike. This level of dominance in the electromagnetic spectrum is unparalleled, and it's a clear example of how Israel doesn't just fly the F-35I, it owns it.
The F-35's internal weapons bays are designed for stealth, allowing it to carry missiles and bombs without compromising its radar signature. For most countries, this means using only US-approved munitions, but Israel refused to be limited. The Adir needed to strike precisely, silently, and with weapons tailored to its unique threats. Israeli engineers integrated their own arsenal directly into the jet's stealth bays. Spice precision-guided bombs, capable of navigating complex urban environments, could be deployed without ever exposing the aircraft. Delilah cruise missiles allowed for long-range loitering strikes, while Rampage standoff weapons provided the ability to hit targets hundreds of kilometers away without ever entering enemy detection zones. And specialized anti-radar munitions gave the Adir the power to neutralize enemy air defenses silently. The combination of these weapons with the custom electronic warfare suite created a synergy that made the F-35I more than just a fighter. It became a stealth strike platform. Pilots could enter hostile airspace, disable radar, and hit multiple high-value targets in a single sortie, all while remaining virtually invisible. Stories from analysts suggest that these capabilities were honed over repeated covert missions, each teaching the Adir how to adapt and survive in some of the world's most dangerous skies. In short, the Adir isn't just carrying bombs, it's carrying Israel's strategic advantage, built to strike first, strike silently, and strike without warning. In 2018, Israel made history by becoming the first nation to deploy the F-35 in actual combat operations. While most countries fly the jet in exercises or simulations, the Adir was tested in the harshest real-world conditions. Pilots navigated heavily defended airspace over Syria, facing Russian-made S-300 and S-400 air defense systems that could track multiple targets simultaneously from hundreds of kilometers away. Eyewitness accounts and satellite imagery suggest these missions were both daring and precise. The Adir struck high-value targets, weapon depots, missile launch sites, and strategic infrastructure, then returned to base without ever being detected. For analysts, these operations weren't just tactical successes. They were invaluable experiments in real combat testing. Each sortie provided data on radar evasion, electronic warfare effectiveness, and mission planning that could never be replicated in simulations. The implications went far beyond the battlefield. By flying the Adir in real combat, Israel not only validated its modifications, but also demonstrated to the world a new standard in stealth operations. Other F-35 operators could only observe, while Israel refined its jet under fire. It became a live laboratory for innovation, turning each mission into a lesson in survival, strategy, and superiority. If you're enjoying this deep dive into the F-35I, make sure to hit like and subscribe. We share detailed military aviation content every week that you won't find anywhere else. For Israel, some of its most serious threats don't sit just across the border, they sit hundreds of miles away. And at the center of that strategic challenge is Iran. Any future conflict involving Tehran would require a jet capable of flying deep into hostile territory, bypassing dense air defenses, and striking critical targets before returning safely. The standard F-35 was never designed for this kind of long-haul mission, but the Adir? Israel made sure it was. Behind the scenes, engineers began modifying the jet for extreme endurance. Reports indicate the integration of specialized external fuel tanks shaped to maintain stealth from frontal angles, allowing the jet to carry extra fuel without lighting up enemy radar screens. Combined with enhanced aerial refueling capability, the Adir suddenly became a long-distance hunter, able to cross vast stretches of hostile airspace without being detected. Software upgrades were made as well. Israeli coders refined the jet's navigation and threat detection algorithms to prioritize survival on deep strike missions. In practice, that means the Adir can predict radar patterns, identify safe corridors, and adjust its route automatically if new threats appear. Every long-range mission becomes a calculated dance through layers of enemy defenses, with the jet anticipating dangers before the pilot ever sees them. Defense analysts believe these modifications form the backbone of Israel's contingency plan for Iran. While Israel has never acknowledged such missions openly, the existence of these upgrades sends a clear message. Distance is no longer a barrier. The Adir can reach any target it needs to, quietly, quickly, and with lethal precision. The F-35I Adir's uniqueness doesn't end in the sky. The way Israel protects and operates these jets on the ground is just as extraordinary. In a region where missile attacks can come with little warning, Israel understood that having advanced aircraft means nothing if they can't survive long enough to take off. So the country engineered some of the most fortified and strategically designed airbases in the world. Nevatim Airbase, the home of Israel's F-35 squadrons, is unlike any other F-35 facility on Earth. Satellite imagery reveals reinforced hangars built to withstand rocket fire, ballistic strikes, and even near-miss explosions. These shelters are constructed partially below ground level, surrounded by blast-resistant walls designed to channel shockwaves away from the aircraft. But the real ingenuity lies beneath the surface. Israel built underground maintenance zones and secure prep areas where crews can repair jets, load weapons, and conduct mission planning even during active hostilities. This means that in the middle of an attack, the F-35 fleet can remain shielded, fueled, and fully mission-ready. Rapid launch shelters are another Israeli innovation. These structures allow ground crews to scramble F-35Is in minutes, even faster than the aircraft's already impressive standard deployment time. The entire base is designed like a hardened ecosystem, ensuring that the jets can launch immediately after a strike, retaliate effectively, and return to safety before an enemy has time to respond. To Israel, the F-35 isn't just a weapon, it's a strategic asset that must be protected at all costs. And these hardened bases prove that Israel doesn't just fly differently, it prepares differently, designs differently, and survives differently. Shadow missions and rumors. Officially, Israel rarely says a word about its F-35I missions. Unofficially, the evidence paints a different story. Satellite imagery, regional reports, and sudden explosions deep inside enemy territory paint a picture of a jet that may be operating far more boldly than any other F-35 in the world. Across Syria, analysts have identified multiple strikes with signatures consistent with stealth aircraft, precision hits on convoys, command centers, and underground facilities. In many cases, Syrian radar operators reported ghost targets or unexplained radar blips moments before an explosion. These anomalies sparked speculation that the Adir was not only penetrating advanced Russian air defenses, but also learning from them, mapping frequencies, testing stealth corridors, and observing how operators respond. Some of the most dramatic rumors involve Lebanon, where Israeli F-35Is have reportedly flown deep into Hezbollah-controlled territory, gathering intelligence or taking out mobile missile launchers. These missions often occur without any public acknowledgement, but military observers note that certain strikes show precision and timing that could only come from a stealth aircraft. And then there's the claim that caught the attention of defense circles worldwide. Reports that an Israeli F-35I may have flown directly over Tehran, undetected. Iranian officials denied it, Israel refused to comment, but several intelligence analysts insist the mission was a successful test of the Adir's deep penetration capabilities. Whether the overflight happened or not, the rumor alone signals a shift in the region's strategic balance. Every shadow mission, every unexplained event, and every unconfirmed story adds to the mystique of the F-35I. It is not just a fighter jet, it is a ghost, appearing where enemies least expected and vanishing before they can react. For Israel, secrecy is not a luxury, it's a weapon, and the Adir operates in that darkness with unmatched precision.
Israel is the only nation granted the unprecedented privilege to modify the F-35 at its core, and that level of trust didn't happen overnight. It is the result of decades of proven reliability, battlefield expertise, and strategic alignment with the United States. From the F-15 and F-16 programs to the latest stealth fighters, Israel has consistently demonstrated that it can handle advanced aircraft responsibly, enhance them intelligently, and maintain strict security over sensitive systems. The partnership goes beyond technology. Israel provides some of the most critical intelligence the U.S. can access in the Middle East, including real-time insights on missile systems, air defense deployments, and operational behavior in conflict zones. The two nations share a bond forged in countless joint operations, intelligence exchanges, and mutual trust. By allowing Israel to modify the F-35, the U.S. gains more than an ally with a powerful jet. They gain a partner that tests advanced systems in real combat, providing feedback that refines tactics, software, and weapons integration for the entire F-35 program. Every sortie the Adir flies adds to the global understanding of stealth, electronic warfare, and operational survivability. Ultimately, the trust is mutual. Israel strengthens its own defense, but its success directly benefits American strategy and technology. The F-35I Adir is not only a testament to Israeli ingenuity, it is a symbol of a partnership where trust, capability, and shared objectives create something far more powerful than any single aircraft could be alone. Even as the F-35I Adir dominates the skies today, Israel is already looking toward the future. Engineers and military planners are rumored to be working on next-generation upgrades that could redefine what the jet is capable of. Some reports suggest the integration of advanced AI systems, allowing the aircraft to process threats and react autonomously in ways no pilot could achieve manually. Others hint at connectivity with swarms of drones, extending the Adir's reach and creating a battlefield where the line between aircraft and unmanned systems becomes blurred. Weaponry is also evolving. While the Adir currently carries precision-guided bombs, cruise missiles, and anti-radar munitions, future upgrades could include hypersonic standoff missiles or new electronic warfare tools designed to disrupt even the most sophisticated defense networks. These upgrades wouldn't just enhance the jet's combat capabilities, they would change the calculus of any engagement in the Middle East, turning the Adir into a platform that constantly adapts to new threats and technologies. The strategic implication is clear. The F-35I is not a static machine. It is a living system, evolving with Israel's intelligence, battlefield experience, and technological innovation. Every sortie, every upgrade, and every secret test ensures that the Adir will remain not only a ghost in the sky, but a symbol of future air dominance, far beyond what any other nation currently fields. The F-35I Adir is far more than just another fighter jet. It is a weapon meticulously designed for survival, capable of striking silently, evading the most advanced defenses, and carrying custom weapons that no other F-35 can use. Every modification, every upgrade, and every operational decision reflects Israel's need to maintain an edge in one of the most dangerous regions. The Adir is not just a plane, it is a shadow in the sky, a strategic tool, and a warning to any adversary that Israel's air superiority is unmatched. In modern warfare, the most dangerous aircraft is the one that can operate unseen, strike with precision, and return safely, an aircraft the world knows as the F-35I Adir. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Join our community and explore the world's most advanced military aircraft with us.